Okay, is learning or practicing a new language, and it's completely free, so that's pretty cool. Also, teachers are starting to use this as another resource for teaching in the classroom, which we'll look into a little bit as well. Okay, so let's get started. So here you can see there's quite a few different languages that you can learn, but we're going to be doing Spanish because that's the best language and that's the one I'm learning. Okay, so we're going to skip the tour because I'm doing the tutorial today. And once you get to the website, if you haven't been here before, you'll see here that there's a basics or a placement test option. If you know a little bit of Spanish, you can take the placement test and it will put you where you should be placed upon your skills. And if you haven't learned any of the language, you can start at the basics. So I'm gonna sign into my profile first because you can't save your progress if you don't have a profile. Okay, so here's my profile. Here under Spanish skills, you can see a range of different lessons. Kind of ranges from basics, like basic words and phrases, to different sets of vocabulary. Once you get further along, you can learn different verb conjugations and so on. So first, let's look at Basics 1 and kind of see how Duolingo works. Okay, so it looks like I've completed these lessons before. And here on the right, you can see a strength bar type of thing. And it looks like my strength isn't very high, but the more you complete the lessons and the better you do, the higher it will go up. Okay, so let's look at lesson 1. So here it's asking, select translation of the girl. As you can see, there's a picture of a girl, so it's pretty easy, but it helps you to associate the word, the girl, with the actual picture. So let's put La Niña and see if we're right, and we're correct. And here at the top you can see each time you get one right, your bar will keep going up. So the woman should be La Mujer. So check, and it keeps going up. And once you get the bar filled up, then you've completed the lesson. So let's see what happens when we miss. So it should be a girl, but we'll put a boy and see what happens. As you can see, we got it wrong. So if you get it wrong, the bar at the top is going to go down, and it's going to take you longer to complete the lesson. Okay, so let's exit out of this. Okay, so that's kind of how all the lessons are laid out. And once you complete a lesson, you get a certain amount of XP points. And over here, you can actually see how many XP points you've gotten in the day. It says 4 XP. And if you want, you can set your daily goal, and Duolingo will remind you each day to get your wanted amount of XP points. This way you can make sure you're practicing each day. And once you complete a lesson, you can keep moving down and advancing into the harder lessons and improving your Spanish. Okay, so let's look at another cool activity you can do on Duolingo. Here at the top, if you click on words, it'll show you how you've done with different words in your lessons and kind of how well you know the words. So here you can see how well known under strength. Then if you want to practice on your vocabulary, you can go over here and hit review flashcards, and it'll say the word in Spanish here, puerto, and if you hit flip, it'll show you the word in English, and you can say I was right or I was wrong, and you can keep going, and this will improve your vocabulary. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is how you can use this if you're a teacher in the classroom. So at the top, you want to type in schools.duolingo.com. So this will take you to this website in Duolingo, and we'll hit get started. And it says I have no students yet because I'm not a teacher. So we'll hit invite students, and here you can type in the name of your class. So we'll type in class, hit show link, copy, so this will copy your classroom link to your account. So once your students create an account, they can add you. They just search you, and once they find you, they can add themselves to your class. And upon doing this, your students will pop up on the screen, and you can look at their accounts and see what they've done and how they're doing. So if you want to assign a couple lessons for students to do throughout the week, you can check and see if they've done it and see how well they're doing. So that's all I'm going to show you on Duolingo today. Hope you enjoy.